From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tommy Pham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Scooped up, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Olsen moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Line toward right center. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. Dozier rounds the corner and is headed home, and he will score as well, and they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Batting sixth.
Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Catcher, James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is inside as it hits him. But he won't get a base out of it because he swung through it. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fast.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Just a bit low, ball three.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Stepping in, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throw won't get him. with Merrifield next to hit. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1 out and a runner on second base. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Salvador Perez trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morrison is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the 1st out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Right fielder
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Third baseman, Mike.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Ball 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Backhanded. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Nick Castellanos now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Nick
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
First pitch on its way. Kenny Vargas stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. From the stretch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here's the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Dozier is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
First baseman number 99.
Digging in to try it again. Logan Morrison trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The change.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Billy Burns comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. To Dozier for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swinging a looper to left. Escobar onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder number 31.
Tommy Pham is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is low, ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Striding in once again, Matt Olson.
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
fourth
for him here in
Royals.
this one.
Right fielder.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Shallow center. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. At the plate, Jose Abreu. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. That's in there. Base hit. Moustakas rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. At the plate, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. A nutter.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready once again, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Center fielder number 25.
Byron Buxton is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Royals, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Pham on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman
Whit Merrifield is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch to short. Polanco has it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Ready for another chance. Tommy Pham. 2 hits in. Justin Grimm takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Eduardo Escobar will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Eddie Rosario will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Heading out toward shallow right. Olsen has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Digging in once again, Kenny Vargas. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again.
Right fielder, that's Olsen.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the... At the plate, Logan Morrison. He's looking for hit number 3. Larry Jones is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Olsen is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, James McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Olsen is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses. 2-1. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he can put the ball in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's Lucas Duda now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. 3-1, here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And he is in there. In to score is the runner from first. With Merrifield next to hit. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Addison Reed takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Striding in once again. Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Brandon Maurer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. High in the air into shallow left center. Burns on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to... At the plate, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground out to short, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ground ball right side. Dozier fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Nick Castellanos now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Nick
Now
Castellanos.
ball line fouled a deep right and out of play.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in the squirrelhouse.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ryan Lamar will come on to pinch hit now. The runner at first and nobody. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
First baseman
Eric
number 99.
Stout.
Logan Morrison.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now. James McCann. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Duda is there for it. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. Last time through was a base hit.
Polanco.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire this. In now, Jose Abreu. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Now to the plate, Lucas Duda. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Rosario is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Reed sets. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a